Good day, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am Peacekeeper, and I'm out here in the heart of nature. Yeah, to raise the frequency. Feels so good to be right here, right now, in this present moment. Here to share with you guys yet another powerful, inspirational, motivational, high vibrational message today. And today's message, I'll be diving deep into the hidden truths and secrets of your dream state. So without further ado, let's dive straight into it. Your dream state is not just your dream state. Your dream state is a gateway to the unconscious mind. Your dream state is a gateway to the spirit realm. Your dream state holds all of the secrets of the universe. Your dream state can show you and reveal to you parts of yourself that you're holding on to, which would be coming from a place of fear or coming from a place of anger. Your dream state can show you that. How can you see if you're holding on to fear within your subconscious mind? Using your dream state. So, a simple example here is, what do you dream about that wakes you up at night? See, some people dream about snakes because they have a fear of snakes, and that fear of snakes torments their mind. Some people may dream about ghosts and zombie and those different type of things because that's what they are afraid of, unconsciously knowing to themselves. So sometimes you dream about these things as your soul trying to show you what's in your energy field that you can get rid of, or so you can get rid of it. Another way to know what your dream state is showing you, it doesn't necessarily need to be bad, but it can also be future visions. So even that same snake dream doesn't necessarily need to be a fearful dream, whereas some people dream about snakes and it can actually have a good impact on them. Example, in ancient times, snakes were seen as healers, the most grounded creatures on the planet. Snakes are a symbol of the Kundalini energy within you. Snakes were seen as ancient gods. This is why snakes were one of the first animals and creatures that moved on the face of this earth. That's the power of snakes, and that's the truth of snakes. So there are two sides to that dream. You would be the one to know if it's a fear of snakes, or if it's a hidden message that the universe is sending you through your dream state. So the universe sends you messages through your dream state because in your dream state you are in your most surrendered state. You are not in control. You are in submission, not in a negative way, but you're just there, melting away, relaxing. You're just there, enjoying your sleep, your deep sleep, which makes it so easy for the universe to send you messages. Therefore, you would want to pay very close attention to your dreams, because your dreams are more real than you can even fathom to imagine. Your dreams are not just dreams. Your dreams are pathways. Your dreams is more real than this physical world. See, the truth is, this is the illusion world. For some, this may be very difficult to believe, but everything that you see now is all an illusion. My physical body, my physical appearance, the leaves, even the sounds that you hear from the water around me, all of that is an illusion. It's just signals interpreted by your brain that perceives it to be real. It's just signals that your senses pick up on that perceives it to be real. Now some of you may say, well, to me, it seems like it's real, but it's not. Your dream state is more real than this. Hence, when you're dreaming, let's say you may have had dreams where you found yourself falling, just falling. You just falling from a height, and you don't know why, but as soon as you were about to hit the ground, you just woke up. It felt real. You felt the feeling of falling. You may have felt the fear of falling, and that fear woke you out of your dream. That's an easy indication to you that your dream state is real. Another example, I met a guy once who told me that he was fighting in his dream, like actually fighting, and the person he was fighting with damaged his shoulder. And when he woke up from that dream, the same area in his shoulder that got damaged in the dream, that same pain was felt when he awakened. That's an easy indication to say to you guys that your dream state is real. Now moving on from your dream state, I would like to share this with you guys. How to use your dream state as a tool of manifestation. Now, with this comes a lot of meditational practices. So you would need to therefore focus your mind, harness your focus, and place your consciousness into the unconscious mind. So for example, I'd just like to share a dream that I had last night where I dreamt that I took a trip to Brazil, and when I landed in Brazil, I was like, how did I get here? So my conscious mind was like, you don't even have your passport. It's expired. You don't even have your visa. You never got one. How did they allow you onto that plane? How did they allow you to step foot in Brazil? So while observing that dream while sleeping, my consciousness was aware that I was dreaming, but I was not in control of the dream. I was just simply the observer of the dream. So while observing the dream, my subconscious moved immediately to searching for a job in Brazil so that I can make money, so that I can survive. So for me, the interpretation of that dream, after breaking it down, the hidden message of that dream, it states that there is something in Brazil for me. Not sure what it is. Or do I? Maybe, maybe not. Two, part of me is still holding on to limiting beliefs where I think that I need to get a job to make money, which was something that I thought I already got rid of. But ironically, that dream showed me that no, it's still there in my subconscious mind, because that's the first thing that I ran to. So that's the interpretation of that dream. It showed that survival mode mechanism kicked in, and my first instinct was to get a job. With this being said, I say to you guys, survival mode is a limiting belief that you need to get a job to make money, or you need to work hard for money. All of that is survival mode. The truth is, smart work over hard work. But we have been programmed. They have programmed our subconscious minds to think that we always need to work hard. Hence, while growing up, our parents always told us that God rewards hard work. God helps those who helps themselves. You need to work hard. You need to do this. You need to do that. But the truth is, yes, God does reward those who help themselves. But it doesn't mean that you need to work hard. All that simply means is that you need to work smart. That's all. If you do nothing, you get nothing. That's simple. That doesn't mean you need to drain yourself and run your blood, run your energy behind a job that's only beneficial to the slave masters, the systems that wasn't put here for your best interests, but it was simply placed here to control your life, to control you. And that's why they gave us the illusion that we need them. But the truth is we don't. But if they made it clear to us that we don't need them, then who would work in their establishments? Who would run to them for their paper material? Who would do it? If they told us the truth, that we are already independent, if they told us the truth, that we don't need to work, if they told us the truth, that in this life, we came here to freely be. Now with this being said, let's dive into work a little bit. So back in the day when the ancients walked this planet, they did work. Of course they did. But it wasn't work of slavemanship. Well, up until colonialism and all of those wars started, but I'm talking about before that. What made the ancient Egyptians rich was planting of crops. That was the type of labor and work that they did. They sustained their communities with farming. They made sure that they had food in abundance. That way, they didn't have to fight each other for food. They didn't have to step on each other for food. No, they came out early on their grand rise and they spent a couple hours in the garden and they did what they needed to do. And the rest of their day was all for them. That was really the only type of work that they did. The rest of it was creative, like sculpting and artwork or singing and all of those different type of things. Like, they were enjoying life. That's why there was so much harmony and peace and balance back then, you know. That's why the River Nile used to flow through and through Egypt beautifully, up until these mother effers dammed up the water flow so that they can run pipes and obscure the natural flow of the water, throwing off the balance of the land. So now Egypt has run dry. That's sad, but it is what it is. Just share that information with you guys so you guys can know that Egypt wasn't always a dry place. It was very moist and there was a stream of water flowing through and through. Ancients even channeled that water to generate electricity. Yeah, all of that. So they were using their craft to do things like that. But it was never a matter of slave work. It was never a matter of they have to do. It was a matter of choice always. And that's the truth behind work. It was more of their lifestyle. Not a job. Not a force. Not a have to. And that's the truth. So I say to you guys, you made it down this far. Understand that your dreams are not just dreams. Understand that there's a lot of things that we don't know. We can always learn more. Like, keep learning, keep growing. Dive deep into your unconscious mind. Like, use your consciousness to observe your conscious mind. Meditate. Focus. Observe your mind and focus. Before you go to bed at night, just lay there. Spend some time just observing your mind, surrendering your mind, losing yourself, well, losing control, detaching yourself, accepting whatever thoughts come as they come, losing judgment of your thoughts also. Just stay there. Eventually, you will fall asleep. And you may not even realize it until you're observing your dream. And we call this lucid dreaming. In this state, you can actually control your dream or just continue observing it. So, this is a practice that you need to do. Maybe every night. another way to make this easier. Let's say you wake up at 2 a.m. in the night and you get up to go to the toilet or whatnot, and you go back to the bed. Stay conscious and vision a place that you wish to be in the future. And this is also how you manifest the reality that you wish to create, using the power of your dream state. So you need to focus. You need to place yourself in that position where you want to be in your future. And just dream about it. And that helps you to manifest that reality even faster. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. I hope this message brought you guys deep insights today. I hope this message did what it needed to do for you. And I hope it brought forth clarity. And I hope you understand thoroughly how to use your dream estate to manifest the reality you wish to manifest. Also using your dream state to dive deep into the hidden fears within your subconscious mind, within your energy field. Hope you guys see clearly how to do that. Just a reminder, simple way, keep observing your mind. I'm out, guys. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. One love.